Mickey Finn, Part 11. Carla had a busy day ahead of her. She had one rape victim for lunch, another one for coffee, and a third one in her inbox. This was becoming a crisis. When she got home from seeing Lucy, she had 2 Twitter messages. The first one was from the second Vic woman arranging a meeting. The second was from a third Vic woman. How was this guy getting away with it? It seemed that week after week he went to the same bar with the same pocket of pills, found the girl he liked the look of, drugged her and raped her. He had the bare-faced cheek to go back time and time again. He knew the girls wouldn't come forward, and if they did, it would be his word against theirs. The drug was hard to detect. It was out of the system within 48 hours. So who's to say they didn't consent? He used protection so he didn't leave any of himself behind. Not physically, anyway. But he left behind mental scars, all right. Big, ugly, invisible scars that would take a long time to heal. She sent an email and grabbed her bag. It was time to meet woman 2. Carla was halfway through a game of Candy Crush when the woman she was waiting for came into the cafe. She didn't need to ask if it was Molly. She could just tell. Molly was tall, slim, pretty. This deviant obviously had a type. She looked tired, haunted, like she hadn't slept in weeks. She smiled at Carla, if you could call it a smile. Carla put her phone away and got up to shake Molly's hand, and then went to the counter to get her a flat white. Molly spoke in a low, monotonous tone, emotionless. There were no tears. Carla felt all the tears that could be cried had been cried. I was in the club. He was dancing near me. I liked him, to be honest. He smiled at me. I smiled back. We chatted at the bar. Then it all went black. The next thing I remember, I was sitting on a bench trying to work out what had happened. Carla sat quietly listening intently. I had a pain down there. I realised my knickers were gone. I knew what had happened even though I had no memory of it. Then the memories came back. Hazy, grainy memories. But not a dream, more than a dream. Too real to be a dream. But I don't know. They sat in silence, drinking coffee. Now I can see it all. His flat, his hands, his face, his... The words ran out, but there were still no tears. Carla showed Molly the dossier she had put together. Molly winced when she saw the smiling face from the Facebook photos. "Why didn't you go to the police?" Carla asked. She shook her head. I couldn't. I was ashamed, upset, confused. The story sounded ridiculous to my ears. I just couldn't make sense of it, let alone be able to tell it. I just wanted to forget it happened. "So why are you talking to me?" Molly shrugged. "Because it didn't go away," she said quietly. "It didn't go away." "Will you go to the police now?" "What's the point?" "I've got to stop him. I've got to get back to work." Molly stood up and walked out of the coffee shop, leaving Carla there alone. Carla walked back to work, smoking a cigarette and contemplating the latest development. She felt her phone buzz in her bag. Bloody Josh. When would he get the message? But it wasn't Josh. It was an unknown number. She slid her finger on the phone. "Back off, lady. I'm watching you."